Hey everybody, what is up? You guys ready for a reading? The world's gone crazy. Let's see what we can find out. Let's start by ringing the bell, getting all the negative energies out of here. Let's get with it. That was nice, wasn't it? All right, still ringing out. Now check it out. I wanted to just pop in and do a quick read for all the elements so you can see them timestamped below, and let's get with it. Let's start off with a general read, and then we'll move to air signs, then fire signs, then water signs, then earth signs. You ready to go? Let's do this. What do we need to know about what's going on right now in the world? With our finance, with our career, with the crazy war, with the other stuff that's happening, our economy. What is it that we need to know right now as general info? Well, really. All right. So, okay. Just a second. Let's see what else we can get. Anything else before I start getting into this? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? There it is. Right here. Anything else? Well, you too, I think. Justice. What are you about? The Death card. This is some interesting stuff, man. Can you guys see everything here? Wow. Okay. Anything else? Any kind of outcome? Best course of action? Best course of action? Best course of action? Oh, about this? Don't do it the same again, huh? And stop listening to the negative talk that's happening. We're being misled. Okay. Well, isn't that interesting? Okay, guys. Let's start, and then we'll break them down with the littler cards. Okay. So what I can see here is pretty simple. It looks as if there are organizations that have come together that are working together to take our money. We knew that, right? And it's not anything that's fair, right? So we're being given the message that we need to join together and stop being the fool whenever it comes to information or messages that we're getting, right? I mean, this guy's looking completely away from all of what's happening. So it feels to me like we're being distracted from the truth, right? And what this is really about is money and power, control, right? I can see here that there's bad information coming in, bad help, right? That is keeping us blindfolded to the choices that we really truly have. Because if you don't know what your choices are, how are you supposed to make the right choice? Right? Okay. And then I see these two kings, right? And a message going back in between them, right? That like a truth, something that's happening, like they know the truth, but we don't. And I think this has a lot to do with the war situation that's going on. I think we are, now, mind you, it is the tarot reader that makes assumptions and predictions and stuff. It's not the cards. The cards can only show you what's going on. And then it's your job to lead somebody. You know, it's like whenever you go to the doctor, there's lots of medicines, but it's up to the doctor to pick which one is right for you and give you your prescription and tell you how to take it and all that other stuff. Same thing. The information that I'm getting here about our sickness as a country right now is lies, deception, tyranny. I'm getting kings who don't have the best interest of the people involved, and I'm getting messages going back and forth between them like it's some sort of plan. Okay, now you guys remember, if you're a grown-up, you're old enough to remember what went on in Ukraine whenever they unseated the guy that was elected and put the guy in that America wanted, right? That's the whole NATO thing. Now, if you guys look up NATO, you see NATO was formed to destroy Russia and keep Germany under control and keep Americans as the ones in control. It was founded by people that were brought over here on Operation Paperclip, which were Nazi scientists and upper echelon who said they would defect and come to America if we didn't make them prisoners of war, right? And all that stuff, right? We saved them from the Nuremberg trials and all that. Now, that might be something that they don't teach in school anymore, but you can look it up. The founding reasons for NATO were let's see, what was it? Keep Russia out, Germany down, and America in. And you can look that up anywhere. That's the truth. Now, if you look at NATO, since it was made by the Operation Paperclip guys and all that, they have pretty much the same map that the Nazis were going for, right? So now all of that, and those are the same places that had all the vax mandates and the all that stuff. If you look at the map, you guys really need to go look at the map. I'm not here to tell you truth about things that I'm showing you. I'm here to tell you truth about things you need to go look up and see for yourself. So I don't want to lead you in a direction and show you what I saw. I want you to go see what you see. Okay? Now, let's keep moving forward because this is some real shit. So apparently we haven't fought back hard enough for justice. We aren't fighting for justice, right? And it's telling us that we need to hurry up and look for that justice and stop allowing this guy with the bad news or the bad whatever. So, okay, come on. What are we talking about here? We're talking about mainstream media, right? These same people that we're calling Russell Brand right-wing. Oh, I just got to love me some Russell, but I'm going to tell you what, he's not right-wing. Let's see. So with this death card here, that's change and rebirth and all that stuff, right? So let's look into that a little bit more. Okay, so it's an opportunity to start over. It's something that has to be done quickly. It's something where we have to stop fighting amongst ourselves. Take a deeper look at what's going on for this opportunity that we have to not let this right here happen again. When it's in the right side up, it means that, you know, this is still happening to you. This is the outcome of what's going on. When it's in this position, it means that you recognize the outcome of this and you recognize what happened, and next time you won't do that again, right? Sorry, I have the window open, so like it's doing some kind of weird thing with the light. Let's break these down a little bit and see what we have. Can we get some clarity? Can we get some clarification? Because I think we're about to find out that not only, yep, it's moving now. Here comes the movement. I think we're about to find out that not only were we lied to about a whole bunch of stuff here, and the people who were saying that other people were doing things ended up being, and you know what I'm talking about. It'll get taken down if I say it out loud. But these people who were telling us about the craziness, and everybody said they were crazy, now we're finding out that they were right and all that stuff was true. And I think we're going to have a similar situation with what's going on with the Zelensky guy in Ukraine. We're going to find out. We're going to find out some things that are not good. Okay, and I'm not talking about Vladimir Putin or what's going on with him. I can't approve of the way things are going over there right now, but I can see why they're going in that direction after looking at this. Okay, it's kind of a crazy thing that's going on over there, and I think we're going to find out that there are no good guys, and I think that we're going to find out that America is the cause of all of it. Not Americans, but the people who are currently in offices. Yes. And then we have this choice coming up of how we want, if we want this, right? Do we want this? Like, I mean, look, you can see it's a 4, right? It's also got that 11-11 kind of look, right? And but here's the thing. This, although it's really a good outcome, it's a 4, it's fruition, it's where things are to be, everything's blooming, everything's good. Also with this card comes not a lot of communication with the outside world. So I think this is really leading us to have to make a choice to break away from some of the things that are going on. And I think probably NATO is one of them. All of these organizations where we pay a lot of money and spend a lot of money, and we spend a lot of American lives and American taxpayer dollars over in other countries instead of our own, when we have serious problems here. Guys, we have serious problems here. We have serious freaking problems here. We have millions coming across the border. I should know, I live here in Texas, right? We have millions coming across the border. We have, and we have hundreds of thousands of deaths, dead Americans this year alone from the fentanyl that's coming over the border. We have all kinds of problems. We have supply chain problems. We can't get our energy shit together. It was all together. Now it's all tore up, and it is nuts. It's like, you know, whenever you're a little kid and the little mean, and you're staying with some other kids, and the babysitter's there, and they've got this one little mean asshole kid, and he tears everything up, and it kind of feels like we were playing Monopoly, right? And we were winning. We were about to pass go and collect $200, and we were going to buy, a boardwalk, and everything's going good. And this little kid just came along, kicked the shit out of the board, and fucked everybody, right? That's what's happening in America right now. And we're dealing with the little pieces all over everywhere. We're digging under the couch to see if we can find some little houses. Where the hell did my hotel go? Oh, it's in the kitchen. Oh, well, what happened? Well, then the dog came through and he chewed up the little thimble and the whatever. So now we don't have a piece to play with. Where's the money? Oh, it got knocked over with Kool-Aid on it. And we're just think about this, because this is the state of our country right now. And it's causing that disruption all over the world. And I have some interesting information that I was thinking about, and we're going to have to think about this together for a second. When was the last time America tore up a country and put a leader involved and then came back a couple of years later and killed the leader? When was the last time that didn't happen? Let's think about what happened to Saddam Hussein. Let's think about what happened to, what's his head, who said he bombed the towers? Let's think about, I mean, seriously. And right now, if we go through and we give that nuclear deal to Iran, who's constantly chanting death to America and death to Israel and wants to wipe Israel off the face of the planet, and we're going to give them nukes and the ability to have an intercontinental missile, who do you think they're going to shoot it at? Just thoughts. Just thoughts. Woo! Tower moment. You think? Do you think? And see, I'm not here giving you political advice. I'm here telling you what's going on. It's your job to have your political opinion, not mine. I don't give that to you. You just watch the information. If you see something that I say and you want to go look it up, please go look it up. Go look it up. I know it's hard to because, you know, the alphabet company, ABCs or whatever, the alphabet, right? They own Google. Yeah. All those places are owned by the same BlackRock BlackRock, I think. It's BlackRock who owns all of those. Also Fox, also CNN, also like Disney and all that stuff. Go look that up. Just search BlackRock. Okay. Wow, that was weird. Something clicked real loud whenever I said that. Did you guys hear that? Get away from me, devil! See, it's wanting us to all come together and stop the infighting between us. If there's anything that's going to save us, it's going to beat us. Because it's not going to be the people who are in control. They've all got money in big government. They've all got money in big pharma. They've all got money. You know, they're all bad dudes. Look at this guy. That's somebody who says things to purposefully mislead and to purposefully hurt your feelings, to purposefully make you look dumb or bad. You know, like if you go on and you're like, well, I don't know, man. You know, I'm not really sure what's going on over there in Russia, Ukraine right now. And then they go, oh, what do you mean you don't know? We need to be over there doing this and this and blowing people up, and we need to blow. Man, we've been doing that shit long enough, right? But if you say that, what do they tell you? Oh, you're a Putin crony. Oh, you're a commie. You're whatever. Because they don't have an answer for you that's outside the box that they were put in and fed the shit they were fed. If you took your time to just go and look up information on your own, and especially whenever you see yeah, this is coming out again. It's over here again. It's just saying the same stuff. Ooh, Hanged Man. Yep, that's definitely the hang up. We need to look at this from a more, yep. We need to not listen to Hollywood. Don't listen to the stars. We need to get started with the justice, because right now our justice is stalled. The beginning of our justice and everything that we love is in stall position right now. And we're hung up on these moral values so we can argue between each other all day long about whether or not a man is a woman and a woman is a man, and this person has the right to do this and this person has the right to do that, and what color are you and which box did you check, and we're all arguing about that dumb shit. In the meantime, there's some really hairy shit going on in the rest of the world, and I don't want to say we because I'm not involved. I don't have control over it. But all I can do is go vote. And sometimes I'm not sure if that works. But if we as a people, all of us, rise together for the same cause, which is to stop the lies, stop the manipulation, stop the fear tactics, stop the division. The same people who want you to check a box and tell them what color you are and whether you identify as a whatever, every time before you get a job, before you can get into school, before you can get anything, before you can get a loan, you have to check a box to tell them how you identify yourself, to tell them what color your skin is, before you can get the job. If they weren't going to use that information, why would they be asking you for it? Stop checking the box. Don't trust anybody that asks you to check the box. That's why we're upside down right now. right? Because we're looking at the wrong shit. And this card was upside down, right? So look, they're telling you to not be this guy. Now, see how he's looking right here? And he sees this. Now, he sees this castle way off in the distance that he can't get to. He sees all his shit is spilled. He says, how am I going to get across the water? What the hell? I'm so fucked, right? But look, behind his back is the truth. It's a bridge and full cups. The Two of Cups, actually, which means good communication and contracts and future wonderfulness, right? That's what's behind him. It's behind his back. It's going on behind his back. And that was the purpose of this whole reading here, of the things that are going on behind our back. See, and here is a Pisces bringing you a message that you need to hear. Guess what, guys? I'm a Pisces. Let's get going on and move on here and do some readings for the elements. Now, here's how we're going to do this. We're going to do air signs first, and this will be a general for air signs. And if I see anything that I can pick up on that's just for one specific sign, we'll spit that out too and see if we can get through and cover everybody in this reading. And I know it's going to be kind of long. Like, what am I at right now? I'm at 20 something, 22 minutes, I think. All right, so let's see if we can spit these out pretty quick and keep this video under an hour. All right, so let's get started with air signs. Air signs. Now, that is Libra, that's Gemini, and Aquarius. Are you a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius? Pay attention now. If you're not, and you're not interested in seeing that, look down in the description box below and click on the number that's next to where it says whatever your element is, and it will send you to that part of the video and you can watch there, okay? All right. Libra, Libra, Gemini, Gemini, Aquarius, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Let's see what we got. What do we have for our air signs? What do we have? Air signs. Ooh. All right, so we're going to talk about that tower that we saw earlier. We're going to talk about how to defend ourselves from the tower. We're going to have to talk about some scattered energies and not having focus and making money for other people instead of yourself. All right, air signs. I want to feel some air sign energy. Excuse me, I had a Whataburger for lunch. Have me a kid's meal. Air signs, air signs. Wow, that's way too many cards, air signs. Let's give you another little quick shuffle for our air signs. Air signs. Air signs. Air signs. Here we go. Air signs. All right. Well, looks like we're going to need to get some Capricorn energy or actually the devil. Once you see, now this devil in reverse, man, that's on our monthly stuff, man. You guys should go back. Guess I'll leave a link down below for the showcase for the month, and that's like all the air signs, their specific zodiacs, the actual reading for the month of March, and all of this other stuff. They're all there. They're all together, and there'll be a link, and you can just go click on it, and you can go see what you want. Now, I put the I don't like to hold my cards when I talk about stuff that doesn't have to do with who I'm reading for. I've made it to where when you go over there, you'll get like the air sign reading will be the trailer for your actual zodiac sign. So like if you went over there, say for example, and you clicked on Libra, right? Then when the Libra pops up and there'll be a little box and you can look in that little box and it'll be the trailer, and you click on it and it'll be a free reading for air signs, and then you can watch your zodiac. And I made them all like $4.99 because times are tough, right? Okay, so I just got some kind of message on my phone. I hope it's not cutting me off. I'll be pissed. Okay, air signs. Okay, guys, so here's what I got. I think right now, you guys, air signs in particular, you're having to defend yourself from this tower moment, because you've been put into a situation where either it's financially or otherwise. But I don't see really a whole lot. I see these 2 cups and that's it. So I don't really see this as a love thing. I see this as a business thing. So now maybe you're having to fight against something, or a tower moment, and that has to do with something to do with business. And it's because you weren't focused. Like you scattered your energy around to a bunch of stuff, which was mostly things that other people wanted you to do. Things that, like when you see this guy, see how he's like looking back at those 2 swords. They're the ones he wants, but he can't pick them up because he's handling somebody else's shit. So he's got everybody else's swords in his hands. Look close at his poor little fingers down there, man, right? And so he's doing all of this for all of those people. And in the meantime, he's not being able to handle the stuff that he wants. So once you recognize that this is what's going on with you, I need you to break away from that and don't be the fool any longer. Guide your own steps. Head that way. Don't, stop worrying about it and just get the fuck out. GTFO! Right? Okay, those weird sounds. You need to not just accept things the way they're being handed to you. Just stop. It will speed things up for you and your business and what you choose. Let's see. Do we have any clarification for our air signs? Oh yes, this guy. The King of Cups. He has all of his faculties in order. He's got his money in order. He's got his love and his emotions in order. He's got his kingdom in order. He's sitting on a throne of concrete that's flowing in the water. Right? This dude's such a badass, he could float a concrete throne. You see what I mean? And so he's got all of these things in control. His creativity, his masterfulness in his mind and his thoughts, everything is all together, and he's got that shit. And that's where it's sending you in that direction. But you have to be this. This has to trump this. It has to be what's next. You have to guide your own steps and stop worrying about the situation. Just walk away from it. Because look, see, this is all of those. See all of those 8 that are there? See those 8 that are there? And he needed to finish it off, but he didn't finish it, right? He's walking away. Why? He's walking away because of this card. So you, air signs, whenever you just watched everybody else, the general, and you saw this in the upside down position, that's as where it's trying to get you, to where you see this and you stop repeating it. Like if you're in a business where you've been doing all the work and you do everything, and say they slave your ass off, right? And in the meantime, you're not getting as much money as the guy who's assigning you all the work, who doesn't know how to do it to begin with, right? So you're carrying all the load and you're not getting equal reciprocity. It's not equal. What you're putting in is not what you're getting out. And it probably won't ever be, because I don't see that in the cards here. That's not in your cards. See? It may not be as bad as you think, because you're still getting money and it's still supporting you, right? But is it what you really want? Is it going to take you there? Is it going to pay your bills, or is it going to make you happy? Good. And see, again, oh my gosh. What the fuck, air signs? All right. See, these are coming out again. It is really doubling down on you breaking away now that you see this, right? And it's really doubling down here. It's saying that, you have to be in a position to know what's true and what's not. And until you get to the point to where, until you get to the point to where you can say no to what's being offered and make it happen yourself, because you know the truth, you're not going to feel you're going to be worried and you're not going to feel like you can move forward. See, here's this guy again. That was in the last reading. So breaking away from this devil speeds your ass up towards speeding up. This is acceleration in your business affairs. Wands are enterprise and distinction. This 8 is an acceleration, and 8 is like a double fruition. It's like 2 4s, right? And if you want to speed your way towards that and not let things be too bad, right? You got to get away from out from under the thumb of whatever it is that's happening. So maybe, like if you're in a business where you feel like this is happening to you, keep your job and keep doing what you're doing until you can make your side hustle your main hustle, right? Until you can replace that income. So say, for example, you're at a day job punching a time clock, right? So your side hustle is doing really good. And so you start working your ass off on the weekends or any other free time that you have and making that side hustle replace the income of the other job. Then whenever that happens, your side hustle, which is something that you like, ends up being what's making you your money. Okay? All right. Let's see. We're going to move along now to fire signs. Are we ready, fire signs? All right. Fire signs. Wow, fire signs just jumping out right now. Fire signs. Fire signs. Fire signs. Fire signs. What else have we got then? Okay. King. All right. Uh-oh. Speeding up. Let's see what this means. Anything else for our fire signs? Now, fire signs, that's Aries and Sagittarius and Leo. Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Okay. You're getting information from a Pisces. Let's see. You really are. Okay. Okay. All right, so it looks like the goal here is to be this guy. Your mind on your money and your money on your mind. You got your feet in the money. You got your hands steering the wheel of the money. You got the money on your crown, sitting on top of the city like a king, right? Like that's your throne. Now, that means somebody who has good work integrity, good work ethic, a great resume, right? So you're trying to get to that point. Now, here's the thing. You're going to start off with this King of Pentacles. That's money. That's an investor. That's an attorney. That's a lawyer. That's a boss. That's a corporate head, right? And there's some untruth that's happening, right? And we're going to see that we're wanting you to not go towards that. We're wanting you to move away from that, right? Because in this position, this would be bad advice or a bad direction that could be coming in for you. That could turn your wheel of fortune upside down, along with your Sun card and your dreams come true card. So now when the Sun card is in the spread, the answer is yes. Yes, it's possible. But look, not if your wheel of fortune is upside down and your Sun is upside down and your Nine of Cups wish comes true, what you want will come to you is upside down, right? And so maybe this is something that happened that taught you a lesson. Because with this in the upside down position here, this definitely means that you learned your lesson and you're not going to repeat this cycle. And so this held off on beginning that you had is now being accelerated. And you are being given the opportunity to walk away from the bullshit that was involved with it, right? And to this new idea or this new beginning of something that will put you here. So this is kind of similar to what we had in the general read, I think. In that you have to take action towards it, like now's the time. Sorry, did that go boom? I'll try and fix that in the after. So let's see. Okay, so Temperance, it's going to take you some time. Or it has taken some time. Give me some information for our fire signs. What do we have for our fire signs? Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Hierophant. So you're going to need structure and truth. Structure and truth. So structure, this re-beginning. So like this is, okay, I'll give you an idea of how this would work. So let's say that this was like an investment, right? Okay, so this is, let's start here. So this was an investment and an investor, right? So you got together with this investor, but they were hiding something from you, probably that they didn't have the money that they said they had or that they could get, right? So even though you had done all the work and everything, they took off with it, right? Or they tried to give your idea away to somebody else, but it's not going to work out for them because they don't know how really to make it work. They might be able to make it, say your project had 10 parts to it. They only understand the outer core of it. So they might fill it up with 9 other parts that don't work. So they're only going to make a small amount, if any, and it's probably going to crash and fail on them. But what happened was that it caused the crash and fail of what you were doing, because they never gave you the funding they were supposed to. Now, this isn't for everybody. This is just like, I'm trying to give you like a parable, something that you can kind of liken unto other situations, okay? So then you're left with this awesome idea and this awesome portfolio or this awesome business plan, right? And they had made changes and done some stuff to it. So now is your chance to take it and restructure it the way you wanted it to go, the way you know that it will work. And then that will speed you along to the point to where you'll be able to walk away from the old one that you had with this guy to a new one, right? That's truthful and 100% what it's supposed to be. And you'll have a better reputation, you'll have a better resume, you'll have more experience, you'll have more understanding, and you'll probably get a better deal. Let's see. Anything else? Yep. See, don't fight it. Just do it. Yep. And get out of your head about it. So let it go. What happened before. Take the best parts of it and move forward. Right? Take what's good and go forward. It's like you were building a house and something happened and it got knocked down or something. Pick up the wood and all the other stuff that you have, salvage what you can, and build a better house that won't blow down this time. See what I'm saying? Okay. Now let's move forward to our water signs. Do we have any water signs in the house? Let's do this. Water signs. Oh yeah. One more thing. Don't forget to check the description box for the showcase. Man, I'm gonna have to shut that window next time I do this. We move ahead to the show. If you click down in the description box, you can move ahead over to the showcase. Okay. And that would be perfect for you because you could look at not only a full reading for the month for that's free for your element, but you also can get your zodiac sign specifically there. So if you click that, you'll be able to get more readings, another free one and one specifically for your sign. All right, so water signs. Water signs, oh yeah. Man, I'm totally such a water sign. I have Pisces sun, Pisces in my 9th house, Pisces in my, what was the other one? And then I have Cancer as my ascendant. I have Scorpio, and my Scorpio is Jupiter. I have, it's nuts. All right. So, water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's do this. What do we have for our water signs today? Water signs. Water signs. Water signs. Yep, that was there before. Oh man, this guy keeps coming up and everybody's reading. All right, water signs. That was a big chunk. What do we have here? Yep, I'm seeing a lot of these cards repeat. Okay. Water signs. Water signs. Water signs. All right. Water signs. Water signs. Why are these coming out in twos? Water signs. Water signs. Oh, yeah. All right. Water signs. Oh, I think that's it. Let's try one more time. Water signs. Do we have a best course of action or an outcome card? Oh, well. Yes, sir, we do. Okay, so I was already getting this past vibe thing. Okay, so... Okay, so in the past you got cheated by the star because you were looking for some kind of... I mean, because this is like... this is an air sign, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is a cheater and a fire sign. Cheated on or cheated by or cheated out of. A lifelong desire, a lifelong work, dream, career, lifelong thing that you've been doing since you were young. You got cheated out of it by this star sign. Okay, so you see that and it won't happen again. And what you're looking now to do is be in this King of Pentacles position or come up with some kind of connection to this King of Pentacles position or a person who is in the King of Pentacles position, which would be like an investor or a boss or some such, right? Now, I see you admiring all the work that you've done in the past, right? And you're seeing this retrospect. Sevens are retrospect. He's looking back at all these things that he's grown, right? And then here's this worry about contracts. And the contracts, I don't think you should worry about them. I think they're gonna go where they need to go. They're gonna be good. I see this Two of Cups as being a really good thing, possibly even working back and forth with people who are not even of the opposite sex from each other, not even the same sex as each other. Now, I also see behind the veil within your grasp, living knowledge from your past. Something that you know, again, talking about something that you know, puts the world in your hands, right? And you're not in your head about it. You know what's up. You've got this going, but see, you got this one pentacle worth. Put this pentacle together with this guy's pentacle, right? This teamwork effort here. And with this pentacle leading you and this pentacle of all of your work, right? Then that's when you can reach this level. Or that's when an investor or somebody could step in and help, right? So let's see if we can get some clarification on this. Can we get some clarification for our water signs? Clarification for our water signs. Whoa, those like levitated. It says, hurry up and stop being a hermit. You know what to do. You know how to make it happen. Do it. Quit crying about it. Quit thinking about all the shit that's happened in the past, right? Part of this has to do with not accepting fools. Do not suffer the fools, right? Turn away. When someone comes up to you now, you know if they're full of shit or not because you've been doing this long enough. You know, fight them off. Be strong. Show your strength. Holy smokes, that was a lot of cards. Wow. See? You don't have to be the leader of the entire thing. It's not a bad thing if you're not the leader. It's sometimes more people know more than you, and you have to accept that and work with that. And that's a gift. You know, look at this. See, starting brand new. If you can speed up from this So apparently it looks like you're all in your head and butthurt about a tower situation that happened and turned your wheel of fortune upside down. Yes, and you don't want it to happen again. So now you got news that you can do something, but you're worried and stressed out that you don't want to take it, right? So it's just been hanging over your head and it hasn't happened. And then you've slowed things down even more by being like that, and you stopped your movement, right? And then walked away from it, even though you had all of this already work that was already done, right? But you have to use better judgment. You made a judgment call on something to give up on all the work and all of the effort and all of the stuff just because somebody was a douchebag. So in essence, you let them win because they didn't just stop you. The situation, however you want to put it, didn't just stop you from going forward with what you wanted to do right then. It just stopped you altogether. Like if you were working on this for your whole life and somebody shit on you and did you wrong, and then so you just throw everything you worked for your whole life away because one asshole fucked things up? Really? Is that how you roll? If that's how you roll, then you're never going to get this card, which is that brand new badass beginning of wands, enterprise, and distinction and stuff to cover up this worry, so you'll stop worrying about it because things are happening and you'll just keep on being this fucking fool. Just walking blindly, expecting the earth to rise up to meet your feet. That's not how things work. What else do we have here? See, like right now, this is somebody who just expects the shit without putting anything into it. They expect the work. They're like, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that kid okay, imagine this. You know them chicks and they had a rich dad, but they don't have no money, and then maybe their dad was kind of a grifter or whatever, and then they go out and they end up, because their dad was half-ass rich, so it treated them like a princess, and then they grow up and they go and find some man that they can mooch off of, or not, man, woman, whoever their spouse, whatever, that they can mooch off of. Those are called gold diggers, right? So this is kind of a gold digger card. It's also a big titty baby tantrum card. It's a card that they just want, and they don't give anything back for it. And then they're pissed off when they don't get it, you know? So, and they're usually the ones that cry the loudest and make the biggest bullshit. So you're going to have to just be patient for now, while you get your shit in order and you wait on what's coming in, because I don't think that you're definitely going to manifest it, but I don't think that rushing in towards anything right now is the way to do it. You need to ask some questions. You need to figure out exactly who it is that you're dealing with, and you need to figure out, most importantly, what it is that you want. Because if you're not going to want to go backwards and pick up the pieces of something old from before, you want to manifest something new. It may have all the same inherent components, but it's going in a different, bigger direction with more positives and productivity. Your perspective has changed. Does that make sense? I do see you manifesting this. But I don't see it. Like here it is, the one and but just with these two cards, right? That means it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's there. It's in the cards, right? But here's the thing, though. Wait and make sure that the person that you're dealing with isn't this person. I don't care if you have to just sit there and think about it for a whole day. 2 days. Think about it from now till the weekend. Okay. Anything else? See? Okay, so this is your outcome card. Same as your beginning card. Whoa. See, that's where the money's at. So I think they agreed with me. What is this over here? Yeah. Don't run off on the whole concept. Don't run off on the whole project. Rearrange some things. Put some things in order. Stand up for yourself. Find out who you're dealing with. And if you got to start from scratch. But don't run off on this. This has all the inherent components of the success of your lifetime. Something that has gone from the time you were a child until now. Right? So you're starting off here looking for this. You're going to find this. This is your outcome. And this is the money in between. It's there. It's there, guys. You're going to manifest it. You're going to manifest it. It's there. But if you don't not deal with this person, if you don't like just get rid of this person or anybody like that that's in your life and around you, you're going to deal with this Tower. You're gonna. Behind the veil, within your grasp, living knowledge from your past. You can keep from repeating this again. You learned your lesson. Now apply it. Okay, so if you want to see the monthly one for water signs, you can get the free water signs over at the showcase link below, and then you can click on whatever your zodiac is. It'll give you the free elemental reading as a trailer, and then you can just pay $4.99 if you want to watch the full zodiac for your sign. It's like a full reading for whatever sign it is that you pick. Okay, so anyways, I hope you guys liked it. See you soon. Let's move on now to the earth signs. Earth signs coming up. Hey, what's up, earth signs? I hope the little link helped y'all get over here. And what is it, the little timestamp? Hope y'all got over here properly. I'm picking up the cards from the last one, and let's get ready to do earth signs. What do we have for our earth signs? Earth signs in a world gone crazy. That's what we got. Earth signs. Earth signs. That's our Capricorns, our Taurus, our Virgos. Woo. And that popping up quite a bit now. Woo, that was quick. Somebody's looking at you, or you're looking at somebody. Woo, that was a big chunk of cards. What do we got here? Uh-huh. Uh-oh. What's going on, earth signs? Got some of y'all dealing with a divorce, maybe? Split up? Maybe a broke down situation with your business? That had to do with a bad decision? May have had something to do with moving? It's definitely looking like there's either a breakup in a marriage or a friendship or a business. And you are watching somebody to see what's next, to see what's going to happen. What else have we got here? Now, remember, this could be the cross-watcher's energy. Okay, so you know what a cross-watcher is, right? It's somebody who's here, because especially when this card's up, like that, in the upside-down position, a lot of times, man, that means that somebody's cross-watching. And cross-watching means when somebody is watching your sign to see what you're doing. So, it could also mean you're watching someone's sign to see what they're doing. So whenever there's this kind of cross-watcher vibe or energy, that's a lot of times what's going on. So, it's a good outcome. Do we have any clarity for our earth signs? Wow. All right, so they're talking about the King of Wands, the Cucullin card. Who cheated with somebody from their past? That's interesting. Can we get some clarification on that? I mean, it wasn't anything that happened really fast. It was something that had been going on, right? So either it was in business or otherwise. Let's see here. This is a lot of information. Fool. Well, that's not good. Again. Okay, so earth signs. Someone has either cheated you in business, or you cheated someone in business, or you cheated on someone, or they cheated on you in your relationship. And now now that's coming to an end, possibly even separation by water. What is going on here? This is super interesting. Let's see if we can get which sign, which zodiac from our, which zodiac from our earth signs is this about? Because this can't be everyone. Gemini, Scorpio. That's weird. Fire sign. That's an air sign, a water sign, and a fire sign. What's going on here? What's going on here with our earth signs? Now just remember that these energies don't have to be, they don't have to be about love. This could be about business, because I only see this Two of Cups, this Two of Cups, these two cups here. All the rest are not cups. Oh, this guy's a cup. But all the other cards aren't cups, which leads me to believe that this could very well be business. This could very well be business as well. It could be tied to that. It could be, it could be business causing a problem in the relationship. Like you could feel cheated. Yeah, see. Behind your veil, within your grasp, living knowledge from the past. So somebody tried to cut somebody off from doing something in business, and it pissed them off and led to a crack in the relationship that led to a position where somebody was either cheating on the marriage, the business, or both. I see lots of cheatery in love and business. Business contract. A business contract, because this is definitely contracts. I know people read the lover's card like that, but it's not. Here, let me see if I can scoot over, and that's what the lover's card is. Right? Ooh. Again, same thing. Look at that. You're getting these same cards over and over again. Starting something new. If you want to save this relationship or this situation, you're going to have to start new. You're going to have to bring up this, duke it out, fight it out, explain it to each other, come to an understanding, and start again. And it's going to have to be something that makes money. It's going to have to be something that's healthy. Did I just go donk on that? My finger hit it. I know it did. I'm sorry. I'll go back and edit that out. Damn it. Turn it over the way that I picked it up. Fuck. I hate to deliver bad news, but man. Are you guys fighting over money? Is it a relationship that's fighting over money? I don't see it working out. I see movement and looking back over what, like maybe look back at what you have put into the relationship or the business or the financial investment, right? And try and understand why it's Like, it's moving, but it's moving really fucking slow. So, what's the best course of action? See, you do have the opportunity here to start over, you know, with this money and health and seeds in the dirt kind of thing, and have the positive outcome that you want. But you're going to have to go back. Like, okay, so, let me kind of try to get an example. Let's say that I'm going to try and touch on both sides and see if y'all can kind of get it. Okay, so let's say you're married to somebody, right? And or you got married. Y'all got married, and you wanted them to change. And so they changed for you. And in return, what they wanted was a little bit of trust, right? Because they had something, this is what I'm seeing here, they had something that they wanted to do, right? But you didn't trust them. You didn't trust their judgment. You didn't trust them or the situation or whatever, and you gave them ultimatums. Now remember, this could be you or this could be the other person, so you can reverse these roles, or you could be a cross-watcher. Now, you gave ultimatums. So the ultimatums fucked the person out of, either you or them, fucked them out of what they really wanted, and now it's real obvious to them that they've given up everything and you've given up nothing. Or you've given up everything and they've given up nothing, and it's obvious to you. Do you understand? One side or the other? And so now, in order to make this work and salvage anything from it, because it's hurtling downhill like a bat out of hell. I mean, is that all right? Yeah, bat out of hell doesn't go downhill, right? Snowball, like a snowball's chance in hell. Snowball tour. You know what I mean, okay? So, do we have an outcome or a best course of action? Outcome or a best course of action? Outcome or a best course of action, please. You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice, or they don't have a choice. There's no choice to be made. It is what it is. So either you're going to have to go way back to the front, admit if this is, if you're the person at fault here that we discussed, you're going to have to go back to the front, and you're going to have to tear everything down, and you're going to have to start over. And it's you that's going to have to be trusted this time. So the shoe's going to be on the other foot. Now, if you're the person who got fucked over by this person, you may want to bail no matter what. But here's the thing. They really loved you a lot, or they wouldn't have been there trying so hard. Does that make sense? They wouldn't have struggled so hard. Unless they're just a gold digger. Or mental. Because sometimes we do deal with people that are absolutely mental. Like, generally when people give ultimatums, a person who gives ultimatums is not mentally sound. They're not emotionally sound. And whenever people will say, well, they're emotional or they're mental or they're whatever, guess what? Emotions and that kind of stuff, they make you, that's mental. Right? So, yeah. So if it's you that caused this, I do suggest that you get some therapy and that you try and save your situation. If it was them that did this, I suggest that unless they get some help, you don't try to manifest anything with them. You try and start over. And if you do try and start over with them, make sure they're clean. They've come clean to the bone. Like, they've told you everything. And there's serious plotting. I mean, serious plotting, manipulation, there's lies, there's thievery, there's money grubbery, there's tons and tons of jealousy and control issues here. This is a hot mess. Whew. Okay, so If you want to see a reading for the month, go over to the link below, and I'll be back again, I guess in a couple of days maybe, and do these again, see where we're going with our State of the World address. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.